Today, I'd like to take a few minutes to provide you with an overview of Tufin's industry-leading security policy management capabilities for a wide range of Cisco security products. Tufin provides security policy visibility, automation, and compliance across more Cisco devices than any other vendor, providing enterprises with a single security policy management plane for all Cisco and other supported devices. Let's take a look at some of our most popular supported Cisco products by walking through some common use cases for the Tufin Orchestration Suite. We'll start by exploring Tufin's support for Cisco ACI and the use case of providing granular policy visibility and change tracking over time. Tufin provides the most extensive ACI security policy visibility of any security policy management solution. With Tufin, you gain visibility into your ACI tenants, filters, contracts, subjects, EPGs, VRFs, and more, with change tracking for each policy revision. Tufin supports ACI and topology view, including support for service graph deployments. Tufin's deep visibility into the ACI environment allows you to realize the full benefits of your ACI investment and achieve maximum ROI as quickly as possible. ACI change automation is provided through Tufin's Policy Change Automation app for Cisco ACI, a unique approach to ACI security policy management that utilizes Ansible to provide customizable automation to fit any ACI deployment model. Tufin's security policy visibility provides granular views of your security policy rule base across your entire hybrid network. Network and security administrators can quickly view policies across devices and perform complex policy queries for a wide variety of use cases. Tufin delivers deep visibility into device configurations, providing users insight into all aspects of the policy base. In this example, we see all the components mentioned earlier that are used to define your ACI security policies and network configuration. Tufin's knowledge of network security policies and device configuration allows us to build an accurate network topology showing connectivity between all devices and subnets across a heterogeneous network. From the topology map, we can quickly view the basic configuration of each device. With this knowledge, Tufin also allows users to perform what-if analysis, mapping traffic flows from source to destination to determine if a route exists and if the traffic would be permitted by policy. For ACI, this includes both north-south and east-west traffic, as well as traffic routed through a service graph. Topology can be especially helpful in understanding interconnectivity between ACI deployments and the rest of the physical, virtual, or cloud network. We'll dive deeper into Tufin's security policy automation use case when we discuss Cisco Firepower a little later, but I wanted to take a moment here to discuss the Policy Change Automation app for Cisco ACI. Here's how the Policy Change Automation app works from request to provisioning. First, a user submits a ticket for the requested change. The ticket may be submitted directly to Secure Change or through an ITSM solution such as ServiceNow via our many ITSM integrations. Requests may contain any combination of IPs, subnets, EPGs, and other network objects. Once submitted, Tufin will automatically compare the requested change to the current network topology, determining where changes will need to be provisioned to accomplish the requested change. This includes changes to ACI as well as any other network devices which may be in the path of the change. Tufin automatically designs changes for each network device and will provision these changes automatically or after administrator approval depending on the preference of the organization. Each change is then verified to ensure the correct policies have been provisioned. If changes to the ACI environment are required, the Policy Change Automation app automatically runs the pre-configured Ansible playbook using Ansible AWX or Ansible Tower. The Ansible playbook provisions the changes to the ACI environment automatically, providing feedback to the Secure Change ticket as well as via email if configured. Tufin's Policy Change Automation app leverages Tufin's industry-leading security policy visibility and topology modeling to accurately design and provision changes across the heterogeneous network, including within Cisco ACI. Combining Tufin with the flexibility of Ansible allows enterprises to automate ACI changes regardless of their chosen deployment model and as the model matures over time. This can all be achieved while proactively identifying potential risk posed by change requests before they're implemented, enabling full auditability of change requests and approvals, and maintaining a state of continuous compliance across a hybrid network. The end result is an acceleration of your application deployment and the ability to achieve the greatest ROI from your ACI investment. Next, let's take a look at Tufin's support for Cisco ASA with the use case of providing continuous compliance and audit readiness. In addition to the topology, policy, and change visibility we've already seen, Tufin performs detailed policy analysis for ASA, as well as reporting for rule usage and object usage. Tufin also supports automatic policy generation for ASA devices, allowing enterprises to monitor real traffic flows and automatically generate policies, allowing only the communication required to meet business needs. Tufin's unified security policy allows enterprises to set security policy guardrails which can be used to assess compliance across ASA and other network devices. Finally, Tufin supports change management and automation for ASA devices, a feature we'll dive deeper into in the next use case. As previously mentioned, Tufin's unified security policy allows enterprises to set customized security policy guardrails based on regulations, standards, best practices, or the enterprise's own requirements. These guardrails can be used to automatically detect deviations and risk in existing policies and, as we'll see later, proactively identify risk before it becomes provisioned to the network. The unified security policy can be designed with a combination of IPs, subnets, tags, and security groups. Each time a security policy is changed, Tufin retains a copy of the previous revision for auditing and comparison, making it easy to determine what was changed and when, extremely helpful when tracking down a change-related connectivity issue. With 2 clicks, users can quickly see the policy for a device as it existed at the previous time. Selecting 2 policy revisions, we can quickly see what changes were made between any 2 points in time. Tufin provides a vast array of audit and risk analysis capabilities to help enterprises optimize their security policy base, reduce risk, and maintain a state of continuous compliance. Here we see the dashboard, which provides a summary of risk per device, as well as the overview of suboptimal configurations, which can be cleaned up to reduce complexity in the network. In the policy view, we can see more detailed information about risk, permissiveness, and other details on a per-policy basis. Tufin's Reporting Essentials contains a vast array of audit, compliance, risk, and other reports for a wide variety of consumers. Built-in reports can audit specific devices, assess the network based on standards such as PCI, compare current configurations to best practices, and much more. Custom reporting is also available to address other enterprise needs. The final Cisco network device we'll explore today is Cisco Firepower. You'll notice that our Firepower support is virtually the same as our support for Cisco ASA. Tufin supports visibility, automation, and compliance use cases for Firepower as well. Since we've already touched on visibility and compliance, let's look at our automation use case with Firepower. Tufin comes with several built-in change request flows, which each follow separate workflows once submitted by the user. Users can easily submit a wide variety of change requests, which will automatically create a change request ticket to be handled by the appropriate team. Tufin integrates with ITSM solutions such as ServiceNow, allowing enterprises to use their existing change management solution as a front end for users while realizing all the benefits of the Tufin Orchestration Suite. Tufin utilizes the topology information we saw previously to automatically determine where changes need to be made to affect the requested change and automatically design changes based on existing policies. I previously mentioned that Tufin's unified security policy can be used to proactively detect risk before it's provisioned. As part of the change request process, Tufin automatically assesses each request to determine if any unified security policy would be violated. If any violations are detected, they're presented to the request handler for review prior to approval. Once the change request has been approved, any risk has been evaluated, and the design changes have been reviewed, Tufin can automatically provision the changes across all supported devices. Changes can be provisioned immediately or during the next change window. Tufin's workflows are easily customizable, allowing enterprises to modify the default workflows to match their existing change control processes or create completely new workflows. Moving from our integrations with Cisco network devices, let's look briefly at our integration with Cisco Securex. Tufin's Securex integration enables enterprises to utilize Tufin's visibility and automation within the Securex orchestration ecosystem. With Tufin's Securex integration, enterprises can automatically gather critical network intelligence from Tufin as part of their incident enrichment process, including visualizing network connectivity and application connectivity. Changes can be automatically designed and provisioned to immediately contain a potential threat at the network level. All this can be accomplished while maintaining auditability and compliance, remaining within your normal change control processes. Here's a list of all the actions currently supported in our Cisco Securex integration, and some example of Tufin's data displayed within the Securex UI. Tufin's Securex integration is freely available from GitHub at the link shown here. Tufin has a vast partner ecosystem encompassing many of the security solutions you use daily. These integrations allow enterprises to embed Tufin's security policy intelligence and automation across their security stack, as well as expand Tufin's capabilities with the use of third-party data. The goal of our partner program is to increase efficiency for our customers by enabling more informed decisions, reducing risk, and ensuring a state of continuous policy compliance. A great example of Tufin's technology partner ecosystem is our integration with Cisco Tetration. Tufin's Tetration integration allows users to quickly import application dependencies from any of their defined Tetration applications. Once imported into Tufin, these application dependencies can be used to ensure application connectivity and manage security policies in an application-centric manner. I'd like to thank you for spending a few minutes to learn about Tufin's many integrations into the Cisco security ecosystem. We have many features beyond what can be covered in this short overview. If you'd like to learn more about Tufin and our Cisco integrations, please visit our website shown here.